And we're live. Gosh, it feels like it's been quite a while, right? I certainly feel like it's been a long time since I've done a live session like this. Let's take a deep breath today. It's 6:42 p.m. on a Thursday evening, and this is Central Time. I might have to mute the microphone at some point, as now my place is next to the train tracks, and here's the cat already trying to interfere. He's seeking attention and food, and he's sitting on or trying to sit on some of the items I wanted to show you today in this video. So I wanted to share with you the first item, and this is Tozo headphones. That's what they look like. This is a case in which they come in. It is also a charging case, as you can see, more or less. It's pretty oblong in shape, and the lid is magnetic, so closes very easily. So I bought these on Amazon after trying a whole bunch of other earbuds that I just found to be, well, not so good. So these are actually my favorite, and they are not expensive either. I'll show you the shape of one right here. So this is what it looks like. This is basically this part goes into your ear canal, and they come in different sizes as well. So that's a good thing. They have the touch buttons, as my phone tells me, and you can enable and disable a whole bunch of functionality. And one of the functionality is the ANC mode, or active noise cancelling. So you touch, and then it switches from one mode to another, including the transparency mode, which I'm not a big fan. I've really enjoyed using these so far, better than Samsung Galaxy Live or even Apple AirPods Pro. So if you don't want to spend too much money, go for these. And I was quite skeptical as well. So that has been my journey looking for earbuds. I think I found my last pair. In the meantime, as I told you, I now live next to the train tracks. And because of that, I had to buy this. You probably don't even know what that is, but these are silicone earplugs. And typically, in the past, I used regular foam earplugs, but those are not super comfortable. And I think the train is coming, so we quickly will mute the microphone. And in the meantime, I will open these up. So when the train comes, they honk the horn at least 10 times as the train goes by. And sadly, this happens throughout the day and night. So I have been waking up. Well, I have not been sleeping that well in general, but also I have been waking up more than usually because of that. So let's take a look at this thing. So these are silicone earplugs. They are very flexible. You can roll them in a ball like this. Yeah, just like that. And then you put it against your ear and move that inside, not inside the ear canal, but right on top of your ear. And basically provides pretty good sound isolation from, especially for sounds that are not super loud. It does not drain out the sound of the train, of course, but this has been working pretty good. There, I like just how malleable they are. You can hear a little bit the stickiness. Yeah. So they come in a set of 10 like this. And I got these at Walmart. So if you hate those typical foam earplugs, this might be something you'd be interested to try. Okay, so this is my new favorite thing, or it has been, more or less. Let's see what else I've got if my cat lets me try it. Okay, here's another product, and I am just starting to try it, so I can't even say that I recommend it. But let's see if we can capture it on the camera. It's probably not showing the mirror image, but this is Percode MD high potency hyaluronic intensive body therapy. And basically, it's body cream. I love just how its texture. And I thought the sound is pretty, so I guess almost like silicone and moisturizing, but a little bit too, doesn't absorb too well for my liking, but it's great for ASMR, that's for sure. Just because these sounds are so relaxing sometimes. And I know that I've been looking at some videos online, just trying to find new creators that kind of match my love for ASMR, the style of ASMR that I like. Something that's relaxing and non invasive with loud, obnoxious sounds. Something that is slow and gentle. And I have been struggling to find channels like this. Sadly, a lot of people tend to like these finger like flickering sounds that to me are extremely disruptive. And I don't know if it really triggers people or I guess it does because otherwise those videos would not be popular. But this is definitely not my kind of video. So I just skip those and go for something that is more peaceful. Okay, let's see what else do I have here? I have a cat. Let me show him to you. He is very, very uncomfortable with this, but this is my cat. And he was sitting on a book that I've been really enjoying. I'm right now on page 180. So here's the book right here. I don't know if you have read it. It's Isaac's Storm, written by Eric Larson. And this book is about a storm that happened in Galveston back in the beginning of the 20th century and the destruction it had on the whole town. And the reason it is called Isaac's Storm is because this is the guy who was in charge of notifying he was a weatherman, a weather forecaster, who was in charge of warning people about storms that were coming to the area. And sadly, he did not think that this was a big storm. Many thousands of people died. So I am almost done with this. And this storm happened up September 8th, 1900. I'm going to read just the back of it so that you know if you are interested to read this. September 8th, 1900 began innocently in the seaside town of Galveston, Texas. Even Isaac Klein, resident meteorologist for the U.S. Weather Bureau, failed to grasp the true meaning of the strange deep sea swells and peculiar winds that greeted the city that morning. Mere hours later, Galveston found itself submerged by a monster hurricane that completely destroyed the town and killed over 6,000 people in what remains the greatest natural disaster in American history. And Isaac Klein found himself the victim of a devastating personal tragedy. So this book was written using Isaac's telegrams, notes, letters, reports, testimony of survivors. It is quite engaging, if you like, this kind of books, and certainly enlightening, almost scary to the point where the Mother Nature is truly unpredictable, and we should respect that. Respect in general, and just listen to our own inner voice when things don't feel right. They probably are not right. And a lot of us tend to rely too much on external factors versus something that's within us. On this note, I am going to wish you a wonderful night, and I hope to see you very soon in another video. Take care of yourself and be well.